Hey guys, how's it going? So, tomorrow morning I'm going to be doing the vitamin C wash or the vitamin C treatment on my hair. But before I do so, wow. Before I do so, I want to show how right now my hair is rather dirty and it's up in a ponytail because I did the whole bun thing where like you roll your hair up in buns and it's supposed to make these like really pretty curls, and I did that Friday night into Saturday and it looked so pretty. I was like, wow, my hair looks so curly. And then I tried it again this morning and I took it out and I was like, WTH. Why can't we have it perfect every time? You know, I'm having like these huge indentations on my hair, like right here. So I thought I'd just pull it up. A little bit more than 9 weeks ago, I dyed my hair with Wella Color Tango in Paprika. I want to show you how that looked right after I dyed it so you can see the color that it was. Very, very pretty color. Probably one of my favorites now. It's probably my favorite Sally's dye as opposed to box dyes that you get at the store. My favorite box dye is Faria Power Copper. Had to think there for a moment. And I want to show you how my hair looked after my last wash, which was Friday morning, so you can get a better look at as to how it is. Right now my hair is dirty. I have product on my roots, you know, for like a dry shampoo on my roots and stuff like that. So my hair doesn't, I feel like it's not an accurate depiction as to how it looks before I will be doing the vitamin C wash on my hair. But I did want to answer some frequently asked questions that I have received since doing the last 2 vitamin C wash videos. I want to make sure that like all the bases are covered. So this is the vitamin C that I use. I get it at Walmart. This is, there's 100 tablets, 1,000 milligrams in each tablet. 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C in each tablet. This was like $5, okay? And I don't even really measure. I just kind of like dump about half of it into my NutriBullet, and then I grind it up until it is a powder. Now, you can use the effervescent tablets, the ones that you put in water and, you know, there's the carbonation and then they just dissolve in the water and you drink them, like, I guess the Emergency. Is the Emergency? Is that what they are? The effervescent tablets? I don't know. I don't use them at all. Like when I need vitamin C, I just use one of these. There's one blogger online who swears by the effervescent tablets to use those when you're lightening your hair. I am one who I kind of just want straight vitamin C. I don't want to add in different things like the carbonation that's in those tablets or anything like that. There are other YouTubers I have seen who have used the Emergency powder on their hair and have had great results. I was asked if I could use vitamin C oil, and I don't know, like if it's pure vitamin C, I don't see why not. But I don't know, because I really don't know. Vitamin C powder is fine too, if you were to buy the vitamin C powder and use that. I have been told too that the amount of vitamin C can vary. Like I've been using probably too much. Somebody mentioned that I'm probably using too much vitamin C, while I've watched other people use far more vitamin C. One commenter told me that she uses 10 to 15 of these tablets, you know, while I'm using like 40, 50 of these tablets, and she says she sees the same results using less tablets. I'm probably just going to stick with my 40 or 50 tablets that I have been using in the past. It was also asked of me if there's any acid in this. The very first one is absorbic acid, and then it contains 2% or less of stearic acid, and it may contain DL/tartaric acid. So there's that. I think that's everything with the vitamin C questions that I've had. One reason why I don't use like the effervescent tablets or the like the Emergency powder stuff is because there's dye in it. Some of them have like a yellow dye or an orange dye. Now when I first used the vitamin C wash, the vitamin C treatment on my hair, because remember I had dyed my hair a red. It was the Revlon Color Silk 150 red, thinking it would be a really like pretty intense deep red, and it turned out way more brown. So I did the vitamin C wash just a few days after to remove that dye, and it did it successfully, but the shampoo I used was Prel, and the Prel has a green dye in it, and it dyed my ends green. I thought maybe it was a vitamin C reaction, but the second time that I did the vitamin C wash, I used this, which is just a Pantene Pro-V clear shampoo. This was about $5. Now, when it comes to the shampoo that you can use Head & Shoulders, although Head & Shoulders is pretty stripping. I was reading how someone said if you want to get rid of a dye, just use Head & Shoulders. Don't even try the vitamin C, like the Head & Shoulders will strip your hair enough. I've heard people use the Head & Shoulders, I've heard people use baby shampoo. Baby shampoo is yellow, like there's the yellow dye in it, which would probably have been absolutely okay to use, and it's cheaper, but I wanted to try something that was completely dye-free to see if my ends were going to be green again. That's why I got this. You can use any clear shampoo is what I'm told. So even like the Suave shampoos that are blue, you know, or pink or whatever, or any kind of just clear shampoo. But from what I have noticed, the clear shampoos that are dyed will in fact dye your hair. I've also been told that you can put baking soda as well in the mix with the vitamin C and the shampoo. I have heard too that you could use dish soap with the vitamin C and the shampoo. I have heard you can do like the dish soap and the baking soda with the shampoo and the vitamin C, but like all of that just sounds like super stripping. And I already know that the vitamin C wash is to an extent damaging on my hair, so I don't want to add more damaging things, so I'm not using Head & Shoulders. So what I do is I'll use about 40 tablets of these, crush them up in my NutriBullet, and then I'll do about, I think it was like I counted 9 or 10 tablespoons of this until it just becomes this like syrupy texture. And then I get my hair wet. You have to get your hair wet first, you guys. I've seen videos where people will do it on dry hair and then they're like, it didn't work. You need your hair to be wet. That's why. So you get your hair wet, and then I seriously just pick up the stuff and just kind of massage it in. The key, I believe, is to continuously massage it, because I felt like it would get all dry, and I think like when it like kind of sits and dries out, I don't think it works as well. So I think it's important to just continuously just massage it in your hair. You can put a bag over your hair. I don't think I saw much results with putting a bag over my hair as opposed to just massaging it in. I could be wrong though. I'm not going to be using a bag over my hair this time. I think I'm just going to keep massaging it and keeping the product like going through my roots and on my ends. The past couple times that I have done the vitamin C wash, I have noticed that it stops lightening around the 20-minute mark. I have heard people who have left it in their hair far longer, like up to an hour. The longest I've had it in my hair, I believe, is 40 minutes, maybe 45. One of the times I did a vitamin C wash, which I didn't mention to you guys, was on a Friday night, and I had just put all the product in my hair, and I had like a Walmart bag over my head, and I got a phone call. And my son was at a camp out, and the camp out was canceled due to snakes in the area that they were camping out. So I had this Walmart bag over my head, and I think I put like a hat on or something to try to like cover it up. Thank goodness it was dark outside. But I put like my sun hat on to try to cover it, and then I ran and got him. And so I think it was like 45 minutes I left it in my hair, and I was like all kind of worried. I was worried that like I was doing a lot of damage to my hair keeping it in that long. I have been asked if the vitamin C wash will remove brown hair dye. I am assuming so. I've seen it remove black hair dye, and it's removed that brown hair color that I put in my hair. Well, the red brown that I put in my hair. So I think it can remove almost any color. I don't know about blue hair dye and green hair dye and pink hair dye and purple hair dye. I don't know in regards to that. I'm assuming so, but I'm not gonna say yes for sure. Yeah, so I think that's everything. So I will be doing it tomorrow, and I will show you guys the results. All right, here's how it looks. So while I was with the product in my hair, And after I had washed it out, I was like, oh my gosh, this hasn't changed at all. Like, what a bummer. I put all this vitamin C in my hair to strip my hair, possibly damaging my hair, and nothing. But now that it is dried, and yeah, now that it's dried, it looks much lighter. It looks much more orange, I want to say. I noticed that too the last time that I did the vitamin C wash. I felt like it gave it more of like an orangey yellow kind of color to it. I don't know if that's because of the vitamin C or if it's just the way my hair is already that it did that. Now my hair is rather stringy because I put in a ton of leave-in conditioner, like a lot, and I just like left it in my hair while I was in the shower and just like took my time in waiting to wash it all out. So I washed it all out, and then I rinsed my hair afterwards in cold water. It was not fun at all. I was like,
oh, I don't want to be doing this. I don't want to be doing this.
And honestly, my hair feels great. It doesn't feel dry, doesn't feel fried or anything like that. Possibly could be because of leave-in conditioner, but I do think that me rinsing it in cold water was the ticket to make it not feel so dry. Because the very first time that I did the vitamin C wash, it felt dry afterwards, and it really had me paranoid that I damaged my hair. And then one person commented and said, you need to at least rinse your hair out with cold water because then it closes the shaft of your hair. One thing that I remembered that I didn't mention in yesterday's video was when someone asked if they could do vitamin C oil with this mixture, like instead of the powder, use an oil. One thing that has me thinking that it might not work is because it's an oil. And when you try to mix oil with a water-based product, which I'm assuming that, you know, the shampoo is water-based. Yeah, the main ingredient is water. So when you try to mix oil with water, will it have it kind of separating? I'm thinking that the oil probably is not the best option unless you know for sure that it mixes well. Okay, I wanted to say that. Like, I was at the gym this morning and I was taking a run and I was like, oh, I need to mention that. I need to mention that it might not mix. I want to say that's everything. I had like a little mental list of things I needed to bring up to you guys, and now I can't remember everything because that's my life. That is everything, I believe. If I forget anything, I'll put little notes here and there and everywhere. You guys know how I do. So the next color that I'm going to be dyeing my hair is, let me get it, 7RR in Cherry. I am excited / nervous to, like, I'm both parts excited and nervous to try this color. I'm going to be doing it with a 30 developer. I am unsure if I'm going to try it Friday or if I'm going to try it next Tuesday. We shall see. I think I'm going to kind of get a feel for how my hair feels in the next few days. Like, if it feels like it could take a dye, then maybe I will. We'll see though. If you have any further questions, comment down below and I'll do my best to answer them. Remember, I'm not a professional. These are just things that I have read and watched online, kind of figured out for myself. If I made any mistakes throughout this video, like if I gave you guys incorrect information, let me know as well down below in the comment section so we can make it right. I would hate to be giving out wrong information. But yeah, that's everything. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you have a great week. I'll catch you on the flip. Bye.